Is not Sean's virtual on a Friday. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the live stream. We are doing a double whammy today because I think I had a live stream this morning at 6 a.m.
Did you?
Yeah, wrapped up our Robo series. We got 10 videos on Robo. And so today or now, we're going to be. I need Sean's help. We want to build something. We want to build a little game. And the idea of the game is I'm going to give you a screenshot of something in Jira. And that picture is like a board, right? Pretend it's a board, and maybe it's a board setting, Sean. And there's going to be like a few mistakes in the board settings, maybe an unmapped status, maybe an empty
we're talking
column.
about a Jira board.
Yeah,
Okay.
correct. Yeah, an Atlassian Jira board, right? But maybe one of the columns is like is empty, right? There's no statuses in it. Maybe there's a column in front of the done columm, right? But
Okay.
we have something in Jira that's wrong, and you gotta spot the 4 or 5 items that are not like that are incorrect. And we're gonna use that as an in our email, right? We're gonna send out the emails like, hey, you want to play a little game? Check this out. Can you figure out the 5 mistakes in here? We're gonna put it on LinkedIn and have people comment and see what are the mistakes, right? And so we'll have some social media around it. We'll have
Okay. So we're not necessarily going to have a interactive game where the user will fix it on our instance.
Well, we are. So
Okay.
here's where it evolves, right? This is the here's the entry point, right? We're gonna send a static image and try to drive engagement on social media and through emails.
Okay.
Then we're gonna drop a YouTube video that says how to avoid these 5 mistakes in Jira relative to the topic, right?
Okay.
But we anticipate that people are gonna have fun playing with it, and they might want to challenge themselves. They might want to see how far they can go. And so the idea there is we want to build this game that we can send them. Okay, well, if you like this, click on this URL and come over to our site and play the game. Like there's going to be more levels for you to play. And that's where we want you to like drop your name, your email, and then we'll keep track of how your score. And then at the end of the challenge, we'll see how many you got right, how many you got wrong, a score that you can share with people. But you're going to then be able to go from one level to the other, to the other, to the other, get to 4 or 5 levels in. And then again, we'll announce whether you're a winner, whether you're a loser, where you are in the leaderboard, stuff like that. Okay. And then yeah, so that's the part we want to build, not the static imagery part, because that part's going to be done through our email, through social media. But we need once they're engaged, once they're like interested and they want to play, we're bringing them in there. So that's what we need to vibe.
And we want to utilize vibe coding to create the infrastructure to support such a game.
Correct.
Initially, it would be around the Atlassian tool set and encouraging people to troubleshoot bugs in Atlassian, but maybe we can expand this to be any tool in the future.
Yeah, just 5 wrong things that are misconfigured. Like we can do over like which of these 5 Git commands is not the right one, right? Which of these mistakes are you doing in your GitLab and your pipeline, right? We can expand it to just
3 of these things are not like the others.
Yeah.
Going back to Sesame Street,
because I think it's fun, right? It gives people an opportunity to like test their skills out. It gives the gamified version of like how many points did I get, share with your coworkers. It's kind of like a quiz, right? Where we could even evolve it where like maybe one week it's a quiz, another week it's the spot what's wrong, another one's like where's Waldo.
Where's Charlie?
Yeah, we can have like a hidden thing, right? Maybe some days we can even have like fans submit it where people submit these things.
We probably should start tightening down the requirements before we start expanding them all the way out.
You know us on this show, we're always too excited.
We'll never have a minimal viable product. So I suggest we use Claude Code, mainly because it's what I have the most tokens left for the week before I run out of tokens. And I already have it queued up.
Cool. So we'll pull it up and
why don't I share my screen, which is never a easy thing for me to do. Let's see, share my screen here. Window. This looks like the right screen. Okay. All right. So I kind of cheated a little bit. I said, okay, I started up a new project, and I said, this is the start of a new project. It will have different rules and different tech stack than the other projects, because I've been doing a lot of stuff with vibe coding, and I don't want it to bleed over. Although it most likely will bleed over from some of my other projects, but we'll see if AI does that or not. So it's asking me a couple questions. So one, what do we think we're building? Uh, you want to say interactive?
Yeah, because so folks should be able to, I don't know, so they have an image, right? And I'm not quite sure how I want them to input, but maybe we have like a screenshot that has the numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like 10 numbers on the screen or 10 arrows pointing to different parts. Again, these are the screenshots that I would build, but then they need to put in, there should be like an answer area that I think they can, fill in or something, right? Maybe it's like multiple choice or something like that, or maybe it's like drag and drop. I'm not quite sure of that yet. I'm not a designer by any stretch of the imagination.
Okay, and I'm terrible at spelling. So we want an interactive game where the user can spot errors or misconfigurations in a software dev tool like a Jira board. So that's probably enough for one. Where does it live? Where do we want to have this live for now?
Just temporary localhost. Do we get to pick the language? We need something that's going to be supported through the release team website, maybe we get a new domain.
We can put it up in the.
I guess it needs to be compatible with whatever backend you have.
Yeah. We'll just throw it up on an EC2 server to begin with. Let's see, and what else? So stack, language framework. You choose as long as we can support it both on the local Windows host and the EC2 server instance. And do that. And so it didn't want to wait for me, so it popped up like it wanted to know what the stack was, and because I wasn't typing fast enough. Okay, so noted hosting local host during development, eventually up on AWS. That rules out single file artifact only root. It means I'll plan for a real build ends. Okay, so your call, or I can recommend one. I did answer 3, but I guess it didn't pick up my. We can replay that. No, I already said this. Oh, it did it. So it's going to use TypeScript plus React plus Vite, which is interesting. I've never used Vite.
I've never heard of Vite before either.
Apparently, it's a small Node Express process. Let's see. Node is most so. Okay, here Vite gives us HMR on Windows and a plain stack.
I guess we should have a little requirement. This should be mobile friendly, right? It should be able to. Anybody on the phone should be able to work, play with it.
That. The game should be mobile friendly. That really makes it hard to pick out problems on a Jira board.
Well, that just means that the screenshot needs to be front and center. And it might mean that we have to somehow programmatically put the arrow, like the 5 buttons or the 10 buttons, or maybe we just let them touch the screen and register an entry.
Okay. So basically, it said it started looking for disk space, and it found that all my other Git repositories are in the Git repo on the E drive of my local machine. And so I'm just like, yeah, that's fine. Also, might as well use GitLab if we're going to have a real CI/CD process. Okay. And just to check, when we started here, I do have like 3/4 of my weekly model usage spent. So we should have plenty for the rest of today. I'm not anywhere near my 5-hour limit, which is one I'm usually up against. And I didn't even double check, but I am using Opus 5 extra.
Extra.
So,
But you can go even higher.
no, I'm going to go lower. I'm going to go back to high, so it's a little bit faster.
Okay.
So it's not as smart, but it should be a little faster for us, so we're not watching paint dry. I'm tempted to go to medium because we're down to one person watching this right now.
You got to keep the crowd entertained. Actually, so while Robo was thinking, I put the music and people were vibing to the music.
Yeah, I think we should have some music. So we'll put some background music in here.
All right, here we go.
Not too loud. Oh, it's very sithy.
I went with the first one, the lo-fi. All right, so should I draw this out though? Like, would it help if I gave it a screenshot of what we
Yeah,
want?
I think if you shared a screenshot, we can take mine down while it's thinking.
I gotta get my camera. Hold up.
Sure. All right, so I'll entertain everybody poorly while Alex is looking for another camera. So it definitely is telling us that, hey, we made a great call on being mobile friendly. Two things I want to check before moving is whether anything at the eGit level would meet these team rules of the repo. There's a .clod directory. We want to be careful about including that .clod directory. Okay, it's only a permission allowed. That's fine. So it's still doing a git init to create our Git repository for this project. You get your overhead camera ready so we can start
That's what I'm looking for.
designing this game. And so Claude is fighting with itself. It's accidentally writing on the wrong hard drive. Now it jumped over to the correct hard drive.
Claude likes to do that, doesn't it?
It likes to do that. I think it's teasing us.
It's not like you scale back on the credits, so you're like, let me be less efficient. You know, I would have expected less. And I might need more paper. I think I'm coming at this very
Okay, are we not prepared?
We're never prepared. If we were prepared, then we wouldn't be here.
All right. So I asked it to be a little bit more verbose. Let's see what it comes back with.
Check this out, Sean. I got these just for you. I saw them from Josh.
Scratch stuff.
Put them on the side.
You got bigger wide tip markers now.
Heck yeah, look at the size of this. You see that, meaty? Okay. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm not sure if this is the right thing or not, but I'm thinking we go with a big box here in the middle. Okay. And my first example that I'm thinking, right, is we have the columns in Jira. You know how you have the little columns, you have the little plus button here, and then over here you have like the unmapped section that says unmapped. So I want to be able to basically say, and this is again where I'm not totally sure, but I want like to do, but to be empty and in progress. We have like a couple of statuses like to-dos over here, in progress, like in review is here. And then I want us to have like done here with a done status like that. But then, right, and again, it's I don't want to necessarily solve the whole thing right now, but have another column over here, like UAT, with a status of UAT on this side, and then have like your, I don't know, canceled over here, and maybe your, I don't know, just another, like more statuses over here, right? And so something's clearly wrong with Jira. And the idea is, I don't know how you want to do this. It's kind of where I need a little bit of help. But do you like click and say, this is wrong, this is wrong? Or do we kind of come in and already have arrows to kind of guide the users and say like this, right? And it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
And then you have to kind of like maybe over here on the bottom, like say 1, 3, and 5 are the right answers, right? Like how do you, like it's either they're clicking on it or they're selecting numbers that we predetermined and say which ones are wrong.
I would assume it's probably going to be easier to do the one where we point out 5 possible things that are wrong, and then the user has to click on which one it thinks is wrong. Or
okay.
Combination. But let's see what vibe coding is going to be able to do.
Right. So well, it should be able to do whatever we tell it to do. According to Josh, I've been spending way too much time with Josh here, and he said that it should. I think so, but the idea is we give them more options that are wrong, right? Like we would have like 5.
Sure. So there'll be a number of things that are not actually problems.
Right, that are actually correct, to kind of be like red herrings, and then they have to put like wrong down here, and then pick the wrongs that are the options that are wrong, and then maybe like a submit button over here. And depending on what numbers you put in, right?
Okay.
Then that gets graded to see how many you got. And so the idea was, so at the beginning, I would like for somebody to put in their name and email to get the registration going.
Okay, to play the game.
Right? And then the button that says like play.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
And
let's get back to the vibe coding, and how all pause on this.
Do we want to get this part first? And then
the vibe coding has already returned some stuff, so let's see what it's returned.
Look at that.
Yeah. All right. So, how do we remove ourselves from the stage so the other thing can be bigger and we can
like that?
That's perfect. How'd you do that?
That's the last item in the layout.
Oh, I see.
It could also kind of be like this where we're on top of it, but this could.
Yeah. No, we don't need to be on top of it. Okay. So I asked it to be more verbose. And so what it came through is it went ahead and picked the stack that we're going to write with, where it's going to put it. It's putting in my E drive. And it found some dependencies and it went ahead and installed them, which is great. So far it created a build config and express producer server or production server and the game's type model. Central design and why it matters. The thing that makes or breaks the project is a separation. A scenario is 2 independent halves, a faithful description of the tool state, and a separate list of the defects planted in it. The board renderer never looks at the defect list. It just draws whatever the data says. Okay, and then it hit a problem. One of my planned, already it hasn't done anything. One of my planned defects is a duplicated ticket pair, the same story filled twice. Oh, so it's already jumped ahead and tried to come up with all the possible errors on the board. Under my original model, only one would have countered, and the other would.
But I don't think we want to do that, right? I would think we want to feed it and tell it.
We want it to slow down a little bit, because it's definitely jumped ahead. Okay. So it already created a 15-point epic. Okay. Scroll snap. So okay.
You know what I didn't do with my marker, Sean? I'm supposed to shake him.
I'm supposed to shake your markers?
Yeah. Okay.
This is really interesting. It has so all right, so it's continuing on. So okay. Let's slow down. You are designing the game without waiting for our inputs. I won't interrupt it. Oh, it already interrupted. So it's already creating a result screen for us. So this will be interesting. Okay, you're right, and I'll stop. You delegated the stack. I took that as a license to design the entire game. Oh, cool. So what did it do? Actually, I want to investigate what it actually did now.
Yeah, now I'm curious too.
Fast first, onboarding training. Okay, oh, it's already launching the game for us here. Let's see if it actually displays something. Whatever it's doing, it's taking its time.
And the idea the team and I had was we definitely want it to allow us to collect the email. That's really the key part. Is we need an email collection.
90% of it has 90% of there's okay. Working sprint board with 16 tickets across 5 columns, 12 planted defects. Oh, I want to play this game already. Okay, that's it.
Let's play it.
And wrap up the rest of the game. We want to see where you went.
Thinking.
Yeah.
It's interesting, like from the initial requirements you gave it, like it's able to defer so much.
I gave it very little requirements.
Well, it's usually how AI works, right? You give it very little, and then somehow.
Of course, it found a bug already. I wrote the type import with the wrong path. That's probably why it loaded nothing over here. I hit refresh and didn't do anything.
Nothing yet. Single error. And it's the one that we don't know about, Byte.
Yeah, it's the standard Byte error. Okay, so now it's creating another type script file. Well, you already have park optimizer entries. Okay, well, don't overwrite our other park optimizer app. Here we go. The Dev Tool Detective. A sprint board has landed to you mid-flight. Someone has made a mess of it. Find out where. How to play. Tap anything that looks wrong. Okay. All right, so these are the instructions. Is it going to let me play? It's not letting me scroll so I can read the whole instructions. Okay, let's just go at it. So open the board. Okay, this looks like a Jira board. Of course, since we said it's mobile friendly, there's going to be a left-right scroll here somewhere, right?
You would think.
I can click on.
I like that. So it's just it's almost like almost anything is a clickable area.
Just the ticket center.
So something's wrong with. So I was initially thinking of.
That could be wrong.
Yeah, because I was initially thinking like doing like more agile stuff, like something's wrong with the story, the bugs are wrong, like hierarchy. Because I think that would be a little bit easier than settings. The board setting was the first one that kind of came to my mind though, but.
Sure. So I'm not sure how to tell this that I want. Let's see if let's do this. How do I get more real estate? How do I say not mobile?
Let's optimize for maybe that viewport tablet. A little bit bigger.
I don't know if it really refreshed. And responsive. Okay, well I got my. What was this? Oh, I think the AI is not letting us play the game. Okay, it's like it's mad at me. Let me drive it.
I think, but how and where the user provides the input is going to probably be a big bottleneck here.
It probably will be.
And that's the part that I'm most worried about because I'm not, in my mind, I can't visualize how to build this. But again, this is why it sucks to be an engineer and not a designer. I feel like if I was a designer, this might be a little bit easier.
Well, we gave Claude very little details, and it just ran with it. I want to rein it in quite a bit. Okay. I wonder if I can just bring this up in another window. I don't want to retype it. Let me select it. I'm bringing it up on another browser.
You're bringing me up or the application?
No, the application in another browser. Okay, this is much better. All right, let me bounce over there. Okay, so
now we got nothing.
yeah, because we hit ourselves. Yeah,
Hey, everybody, we're still here. Sean's trying to figure out his screen.
Yep.
So
I bounced to another screen again.
So far, the fact that the application is kind of just taking a mind of its own is the part that I don't want to say worries me about AI, but you definitely got to be careful with it because it'll kind of figure it out on its own.
Okay.
Oh, look at this! This is big.
So this is bringing up the application on its own browser here. So we can click on things and say, okay, we think that's wrong. We think that's wrong. We think that's wrong. But apparently they are. How many things wrong on this page? If we go back, oops. Here we go. Okay, how to play. Tap anything that looks wrong. Not every problem is on a card. Everything you need is on the board. Wrong. So if we pick something wrong that's not wrong, it costs us. If it's red, the account has been deactivated. A dash circle, nobody's assigned. Okay, there's 12 problems on the sprint board.
Oh, okay.
So it's not actually. I don't think that this is 100% what a Jira board would look like, but I think it's pretty close.
From a proof of concept, I think it's workable.
Mm-hmm.
Not exactly still what I had in mind because I kind of want to be able to upload the image. Because I don't think AI is going to be smart enough to create me like a broken Jira.
Well, Mr. Jira or Dr. Jira, find 12 things that are wrong in this.
All right, well, let's go. Let's see if we can actually find a few things that are wrong here. Okay, so
the counts of each things in the columns are not wrong.
Well, no, except the in progress ones. It looks like we're over the whip there, 5 out of 3.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. What does that try to
means
do?
we have more tasks. We have more tasks in progress than the whip limit allows. So that would probably be. Can you click on that? Is that something clickable?
That is.
That would be one. Let's just see that one and see if it registers that as something that's wrong.
Okay. So we found one of the 12.
Okay. Yeah.
We missed a whole bunch, so let's go back.
Well, no, duh. I was just testing to see if that's actually how it worked.
Yeah, this was one of them. Let's see. Anything else?
Let's see. So now we're playing the game here. Okay. So Sprint 41, August 5th, Epic. See, this is why I want to be the one to govern which ones are wrong.
Sure. Yeah. Well, get over that and find some errors.
Well, there's nothing wrong with these things.
Well, apparently there's 11 more problems. So there's 106 committed. 16 of them are complete, but we're only seeing 3 done on this page.
What's weird is it's doing a weird mix between points and hours. Like if you look at that ENG 478 under to do,
okay,
that has 16H, but then the other items have points.
Yeah, this is hours. This has days. this has points. So that's not even a way, you can't even really configure a board to do that.
Right,
so
it's either one or the other.
That's the only one that's wrong, right? No, that's not. So this would be wrong. That would be wrong. That would be wrong. Right?
And then in review ones.
Wait a second. So this one's got days and numbers. So these all have days and numbers, except for this one is a dash.
And a question mark.
Yeah.
I that's why I'm like, I don't like this because I don't feel like I know, like, because it's not a true Jira, like anything could be wrong. There's so many assumptions you're making here.
All right, well, let's just make a whole bunch of assumptions. Okay, so what happens there?
We got 5. Apparently, if you click 5 times, that's what
you
got.
5 of them I worked. I got 0 false alarms. I'm doing pretty good.
What are the justifications? Is the giant to Ray whose account's deactivated? They have. How is the person supposed to know that this person left the company?
Oh, that was a that in the rules it told you if it had a red circle, that person was deactivated.
Oh, okay.
So
there's some rules of engagement.
These are all the ones that I missed. So the ones that I found: sprint 42, sprint committed at triple the team velocity. Okay. And then in process, the work in progress limit exceeded and being ignored. I'm not sure how we knew that from the board. Play again, is there going to be different ones? So yeah, a red ring means the assignee's account has been deactivated. A dashed circle means no one's assigned. Estimate gray is story points. The board configured so the board's configured for story points. Amber is some other unit. Dash means unestimated. Okay.
I'm still not happy with it.
So did this AI tool just create a whole new instance? Did it just create a different version of Jira for us?
It did. See how easy it is to create a Jira?
So why are we paying Atlassian all this for?
I think everybody asks themselves that exact same question.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go see what our AI tool is doing while we were goofing around.
Because I still think we need a way to upload an image ourselves.
Oh yeah, well, we haven't given it any instructions. So let's see, where is my vibe coding? Oh, it's right here. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's slow down here. So let's say, okay, so it's
pump the brakes again.
So it's worrying about chip navigation and all this other stuff. Okay. We would like to
pivot
load the screen images with errors in them for the user to locate.
And let me take a screenshot of Jira and to give it an example.
Oh, it's already creating product documentation and everything for the
CI/CD pipelines and everything. Yep. This is why you waste so many freaking tokens. You go straight to production without even validating the idea, Sean.
No, even though I told it this is a brand new project and to not infer any of the project rules for things I've done, it knows how I develop code, and it bled over to this project. Okay, so it's not liking the pivot. It's kind of complaining a little bit. So it's going to checkpoint the project and then look at working with screenshots.
All right, I am in the middle, so maybe I can share my screen too temporarily.
Sure. Yep.
So people can see what I'm doing over here.
You have to create a screenshot that already has errors in it.
Well, not necessarily. I have a screenshot, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say like, this is one, this is another, this is another. I'm just gonna put more than 5 arrows on here, just to kind of. This is nothing's wrong with the screenshot, but I figured it would be interesting to just see if it can track the arrows. So I have 7 arrows here, and then I can do something like this. I would probably do these on my iPad as well because I have more finer pen control there. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some numbers. 1, oh boy. 2, oh boy, oh boy. Ah, stop it, you dumb thing.
Yeah, Alex, don't bother. Just do the arrows, and we'll have AI number the arrows for us.
Fine.
Okay.
So I got this image. Oh boy, I don't know where it went now. Okay, I found it. Let me Slack it over to you, so you can give it to it.
Okay.
Oh boy. This is a lot more involved. Like, I don't understand how people leverage AI so easily to build stuff. Like, you really still got to think about it. Even with 2 more than normally intelligent people in the call. Not that our audience is not smart, but shake.
What do you got? No, you jumbo marker.
It says to shake.
Okay.
I did not shake before I made the first drawing.
Okay. I don't know if I noticed. It still looked like it drew.
I definitely drew something. So what are you doing? So we give it an example.
Oh, so apparently it asked me 3 questions.
Oh boy.
So what are the 3 questions? Okay. So who uploads and when? Okay. So
Tell them we're gonna provide you the uploads
at build time. What are the other 2 questions? Be you at run? No. So these are the 3 options. Do you want an authoring tool, handwritten, region coordinate? No. No.
You didn't even read that all the way.
No, I got the gist of the question.
Sure.
And
I answered your glasses too.
I lost my glasses yesterday. Not today.
It took you that long to find them?
They were on my desk behind me underneath some stuff. So we were calling
them down somewhere.
Yeah, I didn't lose them. I just put them down somewhere. All right. Did you Slack me the?
I Slacked the.
Okay.
Tell it make magic out of this.
Okay. Here is the image. So let's see what it does. So this image is just a board. There's no actual errors.
Not yet. Yeah, it's theoretical for what it's going to be.
Important changes. So he's folding in the two important changes. The arrow mechanic changes the game meaningfully and simplifies it up. It's no longer freeform tap anywhere and hit test. It's a fixed set of clickable arrows, each with either a generic arrow or a decoy. The player selects the subset. We're still letting it create the information based off the off this.
We would probably have to give it the answers.
Oh, let's see. It came up with its own answers before.
Because there was nothing wrong on that board.
No, I think it's going to go ahead and insert errors. Got it. That's a Jira board column configuration screen. So it identified it's not a sprint board. 10 red arrows. There was 10. I don't think it was 10, was I?
I don't know. Maybe let me check. Yeah, maybe. I added a whole bunch. 2.
That's a much better subject than a ticket board.
10. There's 10, so it can count.
Okay. So because column configs exactly where real Jira misconfigurations hide. Okay. First, I need the actual file. Pasted images live on disk. So okay, so it's going to go find the file.
Okay, so I found it.
Yeah. Then I'll write this as a Python file rather than a shell here doc. Okay. It knows that here docs don't work well on my machine, mainly because it's a Windows box. Exact image recovered, not a lookalike. Now I need its true pixel dimensions to anchor the percentage coordinates. So it's doing a lot of stuff that I guess is necessary.
Now we're having fun.
Yeah. Okay, we can.
We're supposed to jump on one foot or hop on one foot, tap our heads and rub our bellies to keep the crowd entertained.
All right, so now it's rewriting the viewer for arrow selection rather than the freeform pins. It's keeping the pan zoom. I didn't know I had pan zoom. The player must be able to zoom in to judge what each arrow points at.
Okay, sure.
This is bringing something.
You know what would be an interesting one too? Like put the arrows in the right order at the steps.
Oh, let's add that. After it renders this, we can add that as okay. We want the user to, perform something, and
because it doesn't necessarily have to be like spot what's wrong, but like, can you build this correctly?
Mm-hmm.
Like, can you make this compile type of mentality, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, so now it's defining the regions. Add a field so decoy arrows can explain why they're fine. I think it went faster designing the game with no requirements than it is with the requirements.
Well, when you let it just kind of figure out its thing on its own, I guess it invents whatever it wants.
I didn't think we gave enough information for it to run off and do that first version, but I was impressed.
Yeah, I mean, for not having any requirements at all, like that was not half bad.
Okay, now it's creating menus to choose between scenarios. Oh, we never did give it that. sure if I can. Yeah, I can get her up for mine. All right, so it's saying, okay, thanks for nagging me about the login. I'll come back to it right after I get to the arrow game verified.
Oh, AI. It's almost like it has emotions.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious. I'd be curious to see what it can do with those arrows.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it definitely counted them, so I bet you can go ahead and replace them with.
Yeah, it looks like it knows the positioning of it, right? So it should be able to theoretically pop them in where they go, and assuming they gave it, like, we'd have to figure out a way to give it the answers.
Oh, it's already telling us it's coming up with the answers. It's going to come up with the problems. It's going to come up with the answers, and it's going to come up with the answers for things that aren't problems and why they're correct.
Nothing's wrong with that picture, Sean.
I know it's going to put in problems.
You think it'll alter the image?
Mm-hmm. So the browser pane isn't the small because I turned it off. Oh, cool. So look what it did with the arrows.
I like that. But what's in that big spot up above?
I think that's just the it not displaying correctly. All right, so let me bounce back to my actual move this. Come on, Windows. Over there.
Where'd you go?
I'm trying to move trying to bring my other screen in. We need to find a better live stream tool.
That'll be the next app that we buy code.
Yeah. Okay. So I wanted to just bring up a real browser. So
the DevTool Detective.
So that's what it's coming out with. It decided to call this. Okay, so this is the new one. Okay, so map statuses to columns, how to play, tap a red arrow to accuse it. Okay. Tap again to take it back. Only arrows are selectable. Zoom in, and then there's restraint. Accusing an arrow that points at something correct costs you 5 points.
Ooh.
Okay. Oh, so it kept your ugly arrows. Okay. So is the add status button wrong? How can an add status button be wrong?
It's not.
Okay. What is this pointing to?
To nothing, so that could be wrong.
Okay. How is 6 work items selected when we're in? Okay. All right. What else?
How many items are in the status of backlog?
Do you think it added anything from your picture?
I mean, hit submit with what it has here.
Yeah, because it looks like this is exactly your picture. So how is
that? Is exactly my picture.
Oh, it's still doing something. What is it? Okay, it's not done. It's just done the visual so far. So it's now changing API inputs or endpoints that actually persist. Now wiring the gate into the app and submitting results on completion. All right. So also it put in the login. So you can say Sean and give it my email address. Yeah, whatever. Start playing. Okay. And do you see any differences?
No, that looks exactly the same from what we had earlier.
I'll submit. Okay, so there was 3 and I found 0 of them, and the first one was not it was a false alarm. Unmapped status is empty, which is the healthy state. Okay, so arrow 2, 3, and 4 were the bad ones. So let's go back over here. 2, 3, and 4. So 2 was bad. What's wrong with 3? I don't know. And 4.
Nothing wrong with 3. 4 could be wrong because there's nothing set there.
I would say that 3 could be wrong because nothing's set. I don't know.
I don't know if 3's pointing at the.
So arrow 2. The panel still reads drag and drop a status here to enable, so the feature is switched off. Fix, map the backlog status to this panel, which both, so that sounds
okay. So I can see, and then I can see why 3 is wrong because it's expecting that backlog to not be a column, but rather be the Kanban backlog, which I would give it credit. Like I would give credit for those first 2.
Okay, what about the third one?
I would give it credit for that too. Given that the Spirit is a Kanban board, it should technically have whips as a best practice.
All right. So
not half bad. Not half bad. This could technically work, Sean.
Yeah. So, okay. All right. So let me jump back over here to the.
Let's get a login screen.
You saw me log in, right?
Did you get a login screen?
Yeah, I had to log in and then to put my email.
Did you really already? You got that?
Yeah. Also,
okay. Well, then now we need a point and a share button. Like let's add a share to LinkedIn button.
Okay.
To get other people to participate in this.
Alrighty, hold on a second. I'm bouncing back over to my Claude code. Let's hide that for now. Okay.
And then I would say we also well, let's work feature by feature, right? But I also think that we need to be able to give it the rubric, right? Like the answer and the questions and answers. Like we should determine why it's right, which arrows are right and which arrows are wrong.
Okay, you didn't like the ones that it decided?
No, it did, but I can't trust it.
Okay. Yeah, we'll add a review thing in there. So, but let's add the link to.
Like we need to have admin mode for us so that we can, and then we need to, after that, we need to tell it to be able to do next level, right? Like the people should be able to play 2 or 3 more levels.
Yeah.
25,000 tokens, holy moly. Oh, I've been thinking for 20 minutes.
Yeah, well, we've been live casting for almost an hour. So build time. Oops. Okay. Official share endpoint accepts only URL. Okay. Okay, so we're going to have to wire something in for LinkedIn. It's not a simple post.
LinkedIn has sharing.
Yeah, that's not a problem. I'm doing things with LinkedIn this way, but yeah.
Could we do like Instagram and then like a LinkedIn image that they can download to upload, or?
No, we can do it. It's just not going to do it as easy as it was originally thinking. It's not an issue.
Yeah, because I was going to say, I remember when we were at the Team 26, the Hero Coders, they generated an AI picture of you, and then you were able to share that picture to LinkedIn.
Okay, so I was going to go ahead and build a safety gate for us verifying if the questions are correct or the answers are correct or not. 10 levels. So you have to provide 10 or 9 more screenshots.
Yeah.
Okay, so now it's building the tree for a 10 level campaign. All right, work on the 9 more screenshots while I'm watching it vibe code.
All right, you got it, boss. I'm just gonna.
So hi everyone. Have either of us been looking at the comments now?
You have comments? I don't think we have any.
No, none yet. Feel free to comment below if you're wondering what we're doing, because we're wondering what we're doing sometimes.
Oh hush! We know exactly what we're doing. Okay, I'm thinking of opening up a. The thing is, none of my Jiras are broken yet. I need to get like broken Jira.
Yeah.
I'm just randomly putting arrows on stuff, and it somehow figures out that there's problems. I think that's the part that amazes me more. And the fact that it can pick up my... I tell people that I'm left-handed using a right-handed mouse. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Eight, 9, 10. Okay, got 1 down. It's actually a little harder than I thought it would be. For the workflow. And let's crank this up. Here we go. Did you really tell it 10 more?
Yeah, I thought it's waiting for 10 more. It's going in, it's building everything behind the scenes. So it will be ready for us when we upload 9 more images. Just give me one at a time.
Might have put it a little too loud. Uh-oh. Oh, what's wrong with Jira?
So basically, it has built the game. It's waiting on 9 more screenshots so we can build those out.
Are you kidding me?
So the new screen, there's only 3 actual problems, 7 decoys, and 1 decision on the LinkedIn graphic. Shared info, URL, and nothing else. Refill. Adjust. The card comes from the separate. No problem. One's generated graphic per level, generated build. So it's going to create the 10 images for us. It'll be interesting.
Let me just get you the images as I get them.
Yeah.
I have a couple ready for you.
Yeah, go ahead and send them over.
All right. Do I really? I'm not gonna give you 10. Too many. Let me grab these. I got 3.
I'll just send them to me. That was pretty quick.
Here you go. I mean, in real life, I would spend the time to actually break Jira, right?
Yeah. Where'd you send them to me?
Oh, Slack, they're coming through right now.
Okay, so it's also creating candidate cards for the LinkedIn dimensions.
For the post?
Yeah, for the post. I'm not sure where it's going to show it to us. Oh, there you go. That's not bad.
87. Seasoned Scrum Master. Oh, it even gives you like a name rank level.
I like it. Okay. So that's the variant A. So it's giving us different options. It's reusing your arrow. That's the Alex arrow. Okay, so it likes. Okay, so it likes the 3 new graphics that we uploaded. It doesn't like how it scored the. So it should have given them a 95 instead of an 87. That's still working on the GitLabs. I mean, the tools and stuff.
I mean, this is not like, if this works out, like we would have gone from this to
a playable game in an hour.
Which is not half bad. I mean, considering
I'm
that I
not
had
sure what this preview is not showing us here, but
right, but the fact that there was some gray image of an idea in my head. And we might actually be able to use this for release team, right? Like this might be a thing that we can help drive
Mhm.
some traffic and stuff to our site.
So it confused its LinkedIn cards with our screenshots. At least it caught its own mistake, even though it burnt credits to do it or tokens.
Isn't that your favorite part of this whole experience?
It is. It's like
You get to pay for its mistakes.
it makes mistakes. It self corrects, but you don't get the credits back.
There's a feature that should come.
Mhm.
So I gave you the extra screenshots, right? You put them in there.
Yeah, yeah. Were you not paying attention? They're way up here. See?
Pay attention. Sorry, you do things so quickly.
Really, I feel like it's watching paint dry. Getting, it is making this much faster. It'd take me forever to code this, but
Yeah, I mean, just the image recognition for the arrows would have taken us like a month.
yeah.
Look at that. Find arrows py. Quick old Python file, and I got it done in a minute.
It's nice that it didn't rewrite the Python file; that it just reused it, because that's something I've seen it do.
We have 115 people registered for our Build It Together event.
Oh, nice. Yeah, for everyone watching, let's plug our event in October. While we're going to be in Dallas. What are the dates?
October 27, 28. We are subscribed too, folks. We are getting dangerously close to 1,000 subscribers, Sean.
I know we're in the high 700s, so getting up to 1,000 by what? End of the month would be great. You got 10 days left.
People keep subscribing to the channel and then unsubscribe. It's like it's breaking my heart.
I've noticed that there's a few, but it hasn't been the majority.
Yeah, definitely not the majority, but I know we had 765 this morning when I finished that last stream. What we do need to figure out is the next series of videos for September.
Yeah, September's a busy month for us. I'll be on a new engagement, so I won't have as much time to be vibe coding during the day. But also, we're going to be in New York City.
In the Big Apple.
Yeah, that's coming up in 2 weeks, I think. So,
you know what we need to do? We need to force ourselves to document our before, so we at least have a clip of the before, because we're way too tired of stuff to do the after.
Oh, the before? What do you mean, of our trip? Or,
yeah, we went to Disneyland and we recorded ourselves walking down Main Street, but then nothing else.
Did we record?
Not Main Street, but the Hollywood Studio Street.
Oh, yeah, whatever that's called, yeah. It's not Hollywood Boulevard, is it?
It could be.
Okay, so it's on one of your so all 4 levels now are measured correctly. The first one's got 10, second one 10, the third one 11, and the fourth 7. And it gave the screenshots names. Did you see that?
Apparently, yes, because I'm paying attention.
The permission of count of 7 is right. I miscounted at 9. I don't know what it's talking about. Okay, I left arrow 5 without a classification. The review tool would flag that. It's fixing it. Now it's working on level 3, the workflow editor, which has the most interesting distinction to teach. Do you agree with that?
Arrow 5.
And the workflow editor is more interesting than, I guess.
Yeah, I guess it's workflows.
Yeah.
Again, I'm just putting arrows to screens. Like I would actually build it wrong, you know?
Yeah. No, this is, if you have more time to come up with what you think a broken screen, and we re-upload the screenshots. This is, so that would be the real game. This is just a prototype.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm going to take the time here to actually come up with like 7 or 10 real use cases and actually have, good valid parts and broken parts. Try to make it tricky for people to identify what's wrong with Jira.
Okay, so it's kind of giving itself an out there. It's complaining if your arrow's not actually pointing to what it thinks it's pointing to.
I mean, my arrows weren't perfect.
Okay, so it's going through all the different screenshots. Not sure why I had to do the first one again. Unless it's doing it in a different manner, I want to redo it. Okay. So I found the arrows. Okay, it likes level 3 mapping. Although it mislabeled arrow 6. Okay, so now it's going to the last mapping. It thinks it's right. Although it doesn't like where arrow 2's head sits. It's not showing us what level 4 looks like. We probably should have done this in Rovo. Do you think Rovo would have done it as well as Clyde?
I don't think so. Anti-gravity, though.
If only I paid for those credits again. All right, so it did all 4 of them, and it's complaining about something. Okay. All right, so it wants me to run the approval. So that'll be interesting. Let's go up here to see what it said about the LinkedIn cards. Redirections, all real, show inside a mock feed post. That's fine. Okay. So we'll say, let's let it know that LinkedIn can stay at the mock now. All right, and so if I run this, open the terminal. Come on. Oh, it's probably over here. No? All right, so where's it going to open it for us? I'll just copy it. Oh, it doesn't like that. Oh, all right. So let me jump over to the. There we go. Okay, so it's not in the. It probably needs to be in a particular path, and I'll give it the Because I'm lazy, I'm just going to do it this way, and it will realize that, oh, I gave you a command that was path specific and it didn't. I'm assuming it's out of the E drive.
How many drives do you have?
This machine's got 4 drives in it. Yeah. So let's go ahead and do it there. Okay. So that's not what I expected it to do. So apparently this so it gave me a command. I assumed that it was going to prompt us for each one of the answers and whether we approved the answer or not. And it just went ahead and approved all our answers for us with that command instead of prompting us for each answer. So this is a clue. So basically I ran it here. 4 of 10 levels present. Level 1. This is what we were supposed to say yay or nay to, and the command basically just approved it for us.
Okay.
Not very straightforward, but for now, there's a way for us to go and modify this.
Yeah.
All right. So
there's a file that we can modify it to.
Yes. Yeah. I bet you if I had read this a little bit more. Where's that? How do I get this terminal on here? Yeah, it probably would have told me. Okay, so let me clear the fake test records I generated so I don't confuse real data. Okay. Okay, so the approve went through, and now they're doing the seal of approval, and he's going to do the build for us, and we should be able to test the first 4 levels of this. So while it's doing that, I will stop my screen and jump over.
Is this a game ready to go?
This is the game. We've got 10 levels, so we can we can go through each level. We probably want to tell it that it should indicate which levels are complete and which ones aren't.
Well, I mean, when the people play the game, it's going to be 10 levels.
Yeah, but right now we've done 1 already, so it shouldn't.
Oh, I see that they passed it already.
Yeah. So
I thought,
out. So this is the login.
Where does this information go to? Because ultimately we got to feed this into your.
We need to tell it where this needs to go to, and we probably need to have a privacy screen, and where so and so's collecting your information, whatever. All right, so now we're in the game. This is the one that we've already played.
This one, you should be watching.
Let's go to number 2. So a critical story nobody can start. A story marked critical, sitting in the backlog. 10 arrows point at fields someone thought were worth a second look. Several of those fields are empty for perfectly good reasons. Decide which emptiness actually matters.
Wow. Let's see.
Okay. So which ones? So I'm assuming that if there's a summary in here, we need to have it filled in. Do you see? I don't know where the summary is.
So summary is test resolved, so that is filled in. But there's no parent. Oh. That's number 1. I would assume you want a parent. I like to have a parent.
You don't have to, but sure. I don't care if it's locked or not.
Do me a favor. Click on the number instead of the arrow and see if either or will. Okay, so it's just that whole general area. Try to click around, right? Like what are the bounds of that arrow? Like how close do you have to
blue circle?
Anything in that blue circle? Okay.
Anything in the blue circle.
Cool. All right.
That's
so I would say add a parent needs to have one.
Okay. I don't think description is necessary. Subtext isn't necessary.
Due date might be necessary, and assignee. I would assume that it'll complain about assignee being empty.
Can you start a story without a assignee?
You can, but there's no accountability.
Labels, due date, original, start date. Start date should get filled in when you hit start, right? And updated. What the hell's this? This isn't something you can update down here.
No.
The
But
only thing I think absolutely is wrong is
that it hasn't been updated in a long time.
since May. I'm assuming that's what's underneath the number 10.
Yeah, May. Yeah, I put my arrows in the wrong spot. Are you actually trying to win this game on a thing that doesn't have anything wrong in it, Sean?
Yeah. Okay. So I guess we submit. What do we do? Oh, I
you found none.
I found none, and I got one wrong. The one that you pointed me to. Okay, so it thinks arrow 3, 4, and 8, and 10 are bad, and there's no parent epic, which add parent for simply.
I like this style. Like this is. I wouldn't have thought about this.
Yeah. Okay, so play again. I don't remember the numbers.
Doesn't let you wait. That's a good point. So
I think it said 3 was one that it needed, right? 3.
Sure.
4. Well, you called out 4.
I called out 4 and it didn't give it to you. So try 6, 7, and 8.
Well, I didn't click on 4 last time.
You did it?
So, yeah. I only clicked on 1. I forgot to click on 4, even though you called it out. You think original estimate is necessary?
Probably. I think that's an important one.
And you said 6 or some 6th label. That's not necessary. Due
I
date.
would say due date. I would say due date is more important. So
I would say due date. So submit.
3 out of 4.
3 out of 4. So 10. What was 10? Where was 10?
You missed the created and updated carried identical timestamp, so nothing has happened. They were created and last updated in the same day.
Okay, yeah. All right.
I like this too, though, because this is a great way to even teach Jira, right? Like, even if they get it wrong, like these describe what's wrong with it and stuff. Wait, sharing's unavailable. What happened there?
Who?
It says sharing was unavailable.
Oh. The down here, StreamYard is sharing window? No?
No. Go back to the...
Oh!
Let's play another one.
Okay. So it's nice that it gave me a score.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one, a workflow with no way to fail. The workflow behind the board with a done transition. 11 arrows pointing at pieces of workflow and its rules. Most of what looks like. Okay.
It's clever.
All right. Okay, so workflow with no way to fail. We need to find problems with it.
There's nothing wrong with these, though. That's what's funny.
Well, it decided there was something wrong.
Apparently, but it's deciding something's wrong with native Jira, like out of the box Jira.
Okay. I'm just going to pick some things.
Yeah. But what do you think overall? Like, do you think this has potential? Like, can we...
I like it. I think it's something that we can tweak.
Can we present it to the team?
Ooh, I found 2 of the 3.
You're a promising junior, Sean. You are a promising junior.
Okay, so anything can jump straight to done. Yeah, that's a problem. I don't like that.
But if you go down a little bit more, this is what I was telling you, all the way at the bottom.
So no restriction on who may close work. Okay. Nothing is checked before work is called done. Okay, I like it. So what's at the bottom?
The sharing is unavailable. Results cannot be reached so to share a link. Your score is still counted. That's like, I wanted to see the link.
Oh, yeah. That's because I told it to keep LinkedIn in a mock only mode.
Oh, okay.
Because I haven't plugged into.
I would then put like next level from here. I wouldn't have it play again. I would say either play again or next level.
Yeah.
Or back to main menu.
Yeah. So let's see. Okay. Yeah. So clear.
I I honestly think people might actually engage with this, and we'll send them a teaser one via email, via Instagram, social media. And what we can even do at the end when you get your score is like, hey, would you like this little cheat sheet that we made for you? It's got some of the most common mistakes in Jira, and it's yours for free since we got your email and stuff.
Okay. All righty. Well, do you want to wrap up the live stream from here?
Yeah, I think so. I think we're right at 30
We have
minutes.
a minimal viable product. We can import more screenshots where you actually have things wrong on them.
Yeah. I think this is good enough to present to the team and see what they think.
Okay.
And see if they have any thoughts or opinions on this. But I think this would be engaging enough, and I think this is also good enough to maybe present to people and say, hey, what do y'all think of this? And
I asked it to allow me to go to the next level from that screen, and it already added it while we were talking. But it doesn't just go to the next level; it allows me to go to any level.
no, that's all right.
So I can't remember which ones it said was wrong. So let me just. I still missed one. So all levels. And then I can just go to the next one. So my best was only 57%. Okay. Who can actually do what? So this is a permission-based one.
I can see us turning these into a package for the ACP type of thing.
Yeah, I could.
Right.
And maybe charging for them, or
just part of our cohort.
I got. Wait a second. Oh, I get 95%. And with one false alarm, but I found the three major ones. What was my?
It dinged you.
Yeah, this exposes branch commit and pull request information. This is normal default. Okay, I just randomly clicked on all of this.
The only thing I would say is I would like to have a little bit more control over the answers. Right, just being able to tell it.
You've got complete control because the answers are something that we can modify before the build.
Right, so I like that, and then this is kind of cool, and then it's just a share button with your friends, like send a link to them or something. Like I think that would be kind of cool, or you drop in their email or something, email it to them, or something to make this shareable easier, right? We want coworkers to play against each other at work. You know what we could do too? Get a perfect score. You get an hour of free consulting.
Sure. But we're allowing them to take the test over and over again.
Well, one shot, one time, get a perfect score.
So what's this checkout hardware?
I don't know. That's what I was also saying, right?
Oh, like, this is what it was. This was the original game that it came up.
Oh, it's promoting its own self.
We never asked it to remove it.
But that's a good point though. Like right there, we was like, "Hey, need help with Jira? Book a call. Let our experts guide you through this."
Yeah, this is the original one. I kind of like this as well.
I like that if we can feed it that. I would like a tool where we could give it the screenshot and build the scenario, or build the game with the AI.
Yeah. I'm sure we could make that happen as well. All right. Well, it's 4:30 on a Friday afternoon.
Yep. Thank you for watching, and we'll be back when we start tweaking these. We're going to present this to our team and get some more feedback and make some further tweaks. But thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, and we'll see you all next time we're tweaking this.